Smokey, 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 Smokey. My cat has gone nuts tonight. Holy moly.
And too afraid to move up from below the door. As
My
there's
cat has gone nuts.
halfway up. As I get the courage to go upstairs to look out my bedroom window to see who it is, the car pulls out of the driveway and speeds away. A few days later,
Yeah. Oh, this is better.
the creepy Tinder guy.
YouTube. Yeah.
As there was no photos on this account, just the same name.
I like YouTube
It
better.
was enough that it caused me to transfer universities the following year.
I like YouTube better. Yeah, baby.
Just bad timing.
Guys, I am drinking Goldschlager.
But it was terrible.
Hey, Tyler.
If you take anything from this, be careful.
Tyler Sims 66.
Or dating apps. And
Hey, that kind of rhymes. Tyler Sims
you never know
66.
what someone's intention is. Stay safe. My wife and I
Hello, Megan.
Child in a few months. Nothing can honestly prepare you for parenthood. You can read books, get advice from others, or ask God to make things easy for you. But nothing.
We are watching Just Scary. Well, listening to 40 plus best scary stories.
But you do your best.
That's what we're listening to tonight.
Out of the thousand other things that we had to do in preparation for our son's arrival was to set up the baby monitor. Our bedroom was across the house from the nursery. And even our little bundle of joy would sleep in our room for the first 5 months.
I got something to give to Amanda now, next time I see her. She's really, really gonna like it. Holy moly. Yeah. I can't show her on here, but I will message her and tell her what it is when she pops in.
His toys on the shelf and the massive collection of stuffed animals amassed by his mother. The giant stuffed bear kept propped up in the corner. It was only slightly terrifying.
Man, I can't drink too much of that, man. That's so fucking strong. Holy moly. That's what I'm drinking. I can't handle it, man. That's fucking strong. Real gold flakes. It's real gold in that. Look at all the gold in it.
The baby's door stayed closed, and the volume went from 10 to 4 on the monitor.
Some gold in that, I know that.
She wanted to go visit her parents back east for a long weekend before she became too pregnant to fly. We were all set to go, and I suddenly came down with the worst flu of my life. I mean,
never bothered. I got a second email open up. I got a second email. My sister helped me. My sister helped me with it. Oh, Amanda, I'll message you later on when I get off this. I got something to give you, or I got something to show you. I'll take a picture of it, and I don't know how to take a picture of it and send it through my tablet. I have no idea how to do that. But I'll let you know what it is anyway. Yeah, I'll let you know what it is. I got it yesterday.
In my dream, I heard someone call out my name, and my brain just hit the emergency brake and woke myself up, half asleep. I looked around for someone else in the room.
I got it yesterday.
Because I had a streak in me, I shuffled to each room to make sure I was the only person in the house. All of the doors were still closed. Satisfied that no other soul was in the house with me, I shut off the lights.
That is very, very,
within minutes,
very hard cinnamon taste. Oh my God. Tell you what, you won't drink very much of that, because I tell you, you drink a lot of that, you throw your guts up. Man, oh man.
But before I sat down, I noticed that the door to my son's room was open. I didn't remember it being open last night.
Yeah. Now, I'm 3/4 in the bag already. Seriously.
I walked over and peeked inside. Nothing was out of the
I'm 3/4 in the bag already, because I
just chalked it up to
I was supposed to go over to Mom's, and I went over to Mom's only to watch Gilligan's Island and be back home again 7 o'clock. Boy, was I wrong. Dad looked at me and said, Gerry, you want to have a few drinks? Before you know it, like it was almost 9:30.
I knew I closed it before.
Hello, Kitty. God love your heart. Welcome aboard, sweetheart.
But I think it was more peace of mind.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, though. I like spending time with my mom and dad. I like spending time with them because that's the only two, you know, that you, that's the only two parents that you got. Spend as much time as you can with them.
I tried to forget about it and go on with my day, but as soon as the sun set,
I think it was like 9:30 when I left mom and dad's. I was only going on over at 6:30 to watch Gilligan's Island.
I was making myself crazy for no reason.
Because I said to Amanda, and I said to Amanda, I said, I'll be back 7 o'clock.
Just as I was about to make my trip to the land of Nod, when I heard a crackle from the
Oh, man.
Before I could put my glasses on to get a clearer look at the screen, I very clearly heard someone say my name. My blood froze.
Oh.
What was that? I knew I actually heard it this time. It wasn't a dream. I took a deep breath and finally looked at the screen. There wasn't anyone or anything in the room, but I did notice something was off. The giant stuffed bear in the corner was missing. That's when I heard faintly
Smokey.
rendition of Ring Around the Rosie start playing.
I give my cat the diarrhea today. My cat got diarrhea. And reason why she got diarrhea, she had meatballs and gravy. And I swore I wasn't going to give her that no more, but I wanted to try her again. Man, she was eating that like she was starving to death. Like seriously, my cat was eating, and like, and I think she overstuffed herself. So she went and she went to use a kitty litter box and it come out like a fire hose. Come out like it wasn't even solid. It was all liquid. What come out of my cat? I said, "Oh my God! Thank God she did it in the litter box." Oh, can you imagine if she did that all over the couch or the bed? Oh my God! What a fucking stink! What a state that would be in. Oh, living simply. Hey, living simply. Welcome aboard, me old buddy. Hey, I like your ice fishing video. It was awesome. I always hits the like button and leaves a comment.
I pushed open the door and flipped the light as the closet door slammed.
It is really haunted.
I could feel myself.
It is really haunted, yes.
I assumed that I would find anything, but now the only thing that separated me from whatever horrible imagination could conjure up was a thin wooden sliding door. I said a quick prayer and then ripped open the slider.
Oh man, I can't drink too much of that. Ugh.
I don't know why, but I laughed.
I likes it. I likes it, but it's fucking strong. I'm mixing. I'm drinking that. See, I'm drinking Goldschlager, but I'm mixing this with it. I'm mixing cream soda, Crush.
Everything seemed to be in place. The giant stuffed bear was missing.
I'm mixing cream soda. If that was lambs, I'll be on probably what? Oh, geez, I'll probably have 5 of them gone. That's only my first one, and I was already on Facebook Live, but no one wasn't on that.
I didn't want to freak her out. I was doing enough freaking out for the two of us. I went back to my bedroom.
Geez, me and Amanda, we wouldn't go faking that anyway. If me and Amanda's going to do anything, it's going to be funny videos. Amanda taught me to do a funny one now coming up. But I need some empty toilet paper roll. I haven't got no empty toilet paper rolls. Amanda, don't say what it is.
It slowly shifted over. My palms started to sweat.
Troy walked all around the basement. I proved there was no one else down there with me.
There wasn't anything in frame, just empty space where the bear used to be. Then my door squeaked open. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
Ooh, fill us in on some info. Hello, Kitty. What happened?
Back across the house. I glanced at the baby monitor.
What happened, hello kitty? What went on?
In my son's room and head out of frame.
Hey, interesting.
I hopped off my bed and ran into the room, fueled more by curiosity.
Our last house, so I guess you moved before, so I'm sure you don't mind telling us where it was,
The door was open.
because you're not living there no more.
Someone was under the house. Why didn't I think to look there before? Oh, right. Because how would someone get under my house from the outside? without me?
That'd be interesting.
The hatch outside was screwed shut, and we had all of the openings animal-proofed a few months ago. I scanned the
My
room.
sister, sure. My sister, mom and dad, and my brother-in-law, they won't even come around the house.
I walked out of
They wouldn't even come out. They're not even coming over anymore.
kitchen chair under the handle to keep
They're all frightened of it. They think my house is haunted, and you know they might see something.
I wanted to trap
I tell them, I said, the ghost won't hurt you. That's just probably their way. That's just probably their way of telling you, like, they're trying to tell you something. The living will hurt you more than the ghost will. And it's true, the living will hurt you before the ghost will. Ghosts just do that so they can try to tell you something.
Holding a closet rug and scanning the sides of his house with a cell phone flashlight. Even I thought I was crazy. I started at the furthest point from my son's room and walked clockwise. Every time I passed an opening to the crawl space, I expected eyes staring back at me.
No, you said you don't want me to open the Ouija board anyway in front of you.
Maybe I was overreacting. But
I remember what you told me. You said you don't want me to open Ouija board around you. Because spirit's got a tendency of attaching itself to someone, see? Especially someone new. Oh, boy. Especially someone new.
I came to
Yeah.
the opening of my outdoor crawl space hatch. The footprints turned to under the house, but the hatch was still screwed shut. It had never been removed. I had to look to see what was going on under the house. There are times when I'm just staring to doze off.
I'm only having probably 3 or 4 of these. That's it.
It never fails to pull me
Oh,
back
my
from the
God.
brink. It's like someone threw a metaphorical bucket of cold water in my face. My heart races. I become restless, and I always check the baby monitor. I slowly kneel down to get a better view. The beam of light from my camera shone under the house, but only in a narrow column. Off in the distance, I could see the light reflecting off of something. I couldn't make it out, but it was there.
Oh, that's all.
I moved my face closer.
I'm even mixing them weak. That's all I'm having. Like that. That's it.
What was shining under my house? My nose touched the wire, and I readjusted my beam of light to get a better look. There were 2 things shining.
Amanda, I got some more bad news to tell you. I'm not going to tell you on here.
I heard the music box start playing.
So, Amanda, I got a pile of stuff to tell you, but I can't tell you on this. Seriously. Well, I don't know about a pile of stuff. I got 2 things to tell you, but I can't tell you. I can't tell you on this. I got a good thing and a bad thing. So which one do you want to hear first when we do talk off here? When I get you off here, what do you want to hear first? The good news or the bad news?
Was parked on the street. As soon as the sun came up, I dared to venture into the house. It was still, almost foreign. I walked towards my son's room.
I'm not calling you. I do video chat, but we does all the time. Bad thing first. All right.
Into the room and looked over at the
I'll video call you on Facebook. Do what we does all the time.
Everything else in the room looked normal.
But anyways, that's all I wanted to know. And you guys see all the snow I moved today? Holy moly. Yeah. Me and my dad, we're cutting up a lot of wood more. I'm getting low on firewood. Really low on firewood. And me and my dad, we're going to be cutting up a lot of firewood more. So
my body and brain were
I don't think I'm going to be doing a video of that because my dad don't like being on video. I'm very surprised he got on did that birthday video. I'm shocked at that.
My wife came back the next day.
Yeah, I'm shocked because of that.
Tired.
All right, time for that piece of shit to go.
I said I was okay. She seemed to still be fighting something.
Now,
When she got home, she went into
how
her son's room.
pathetic, or like people gotta go on their big fake accounts for that. Nice picture of me, though. Give you credit for that. Yeah. Oh my.
We tore the place apart, looking for those
Yeah.
stuffed animals. I knew they went everywhere. I was in the attic, in the crawl space.
I like for that buddy to come to my face and say it. Oh, I'd tear you in two. Fucking idiot.
He called over a priest to bless the
Where
house.
were you?
He said that things were
Oh,
fine.
we
How would he know?
never seen
It
you
was just a
on
peace
once.
of mind thing, and it mostly worked.
I had videos,
The days
son.
that followed, nothing too strange
I had
happened.
videos, son. I uploaded videos.
And had some buzzy feelings, like I was being watched, but nothing weird. My wife loved the music box. It reminded her of one she had as a kid, so she placed it in my son's room.
Help him cut
I
wolf.
thought it was horrific.
Wood. Yeah, I know.
But when
I know what you meant. Yeah, nothing wrong cutting wolf.
I was really hesitant to bring him
Oh,
home.
I'm
My
live.
wife said I was just being crazy.
I'm busy, boy. I have stopped. I've been busy. I'm running around looking for pickup trucks. I'm trying to buy a pickup truck, but nothing tickles my fancy. Nothing tickles my fancy. Everything I looks around on eBay and stuff like that, they says, oh, yeah, this runs great, and that runs good. And when I go to look at it, it's rusted to pieces or falling apart or taking it for a test run, and I can't even get up, can barely get back up over the hill, no power.
They chewed right through the outdoor metal hatch. I had been underneath my house enough for 5 lifetimes, so we hired an exterminator to come over and get rid of our rats for us.
I don't like Jeeps because I can't all wood. I want a pickup truck with a box on it. So I don't have to, I want a truck with a box on it. I don't want to be hauling around a fucking old trailer.
Including a big bear. The rats are ripping.
So, like, when I go and cut my wood, I'm stacking on the side of the road. So when I brings up my bike, all I gotta do then is go back in with the truck and load her up. That's it, fast as I can go.
I know they weren't there because I went looking for them. There was nothing.
That's all I can do, like fast as I can go.
Threw them away. I felt guilty doing it, like we were taking something from our visitor. That night, I decided to make things right. I took the music box and put it by the outside door hatch. If we took away the visitor's animal,
yeah,
I wanted to get
like,
them back.
what can you take in a Jeep? You can't put wood in it, and what you can put in it is only like a wheelbarrow load. That's it. You can't even put a paddle bike in a Jeep, fuck's sake, because no, all Jeep is just a, like, I don't know what you call it. You can't call it a truck, a car. All it is like an off-road vehicle. Like, that's all it's good for. It's not made for like working or anything. I'm looking for a work truck, something like can haul my bike around and haul some wood in it and stuff like that. Like I go up to the gravel pit and load her up with sand and like a couple of ton of sand, stuff like that. I'm looking at like I had an old brown pickup truck, right? That's right, exactly. Joyriding. That's what any good for.
But I also didn't get to.
But I'm looking for like a big old pickup truck, a long box, not a short box either. And like, you know, when you back into a gravel pit and the tractor dumps the gravel in, you can't do that with a Jeep. No. Where are you going to dump it at? On the roof? On the old tarp roof? I know you wouldn't flatten her.
He was, to put it lightly, loaded. Though I never found out the specifics of what he did for a living, I knew that he had some sort of position at NASA. Even with his busy lifestyle, he still found time
Popcorn. Popcorn is good.
And sometimes to bring a little something special for me. Despite Chris's frequent visits to our house, however, I have to admit, I never really felt like he was part of our family. Sure.
Popcorn is good. Toyota Tundra, 8-foot box. Ooh. Do you know where one for sale?
Somewhere far away from our shabby home. He never felt like he belonged, even at larger family get-togethers, when all manner of wacky characters.
If you know anybody with a pickup truck for sale, don't write their phone numbers in here. Just respect that for privacy, okay, guys? And now classifieds. Yeah, that's what I'm on now. Not literally right now, but that's what I'm checking out now. All zero is fucking garbage. I want something like it's half decent, but not rusted through. Like you can look through and see the chassis. Hey, I never checked Kijiji. Ooh, Kijiji, yeah. I never checked that. Hey, thanks, bro. God love you there, bro. Thanks. Never checked that.
As I got older, the frequency of Chris's visits and of the presents gradually began to decrease. My parents always expressed their sympathies, as they themselves couldn't afford much for me on special occasions. But I think secretly they were glad not to have to put up with whatever Chris decided to bring into our house.
F-1200. I don't think Ford's got F-1200s. What the fuck you talking about?
I think we were content to accept
I think you're fucking with me. Let's see.
Then one day, when I was on winter break and around 15 years old, he showed up.
F-1200.
It had been snowing all evening, and my mother had finished preparing a meager meal of chicken soup on the gas stove. We were all just
okay, yeah, you're right. Ooh, F-1200. Dual turbo. Oh, geez, that's a turbo. Holy moly.
My mom expressed her surprise and excitement. He was still her brother, after all.
Holy crap, that's a big truck. Holy moly. That's a dual turbo.
Chris had explained that he had been working very hard at his department at NASA for the last few years, but he had recently accomplished something very big, allowing him to take some time off to rest. Of course, he couldn't say what he had accomplished. He had always been secretive about his job like that, but we didn't want to get him into trouble for revealing classified information or anything like that, so we never pressed for details. "Oh, Eli," he said, turning to me. This startled me enough to spill a little bit of soup on my lap, lightly singeing my legs through my pants. Chris rarely called me by my name.
It's a motorcycle.
Expressing actual interest in talking to me as he did now.
BMW 1200. Yeah, that's motorcycles.
I answered, trying my best to sound.
See, one truck there was a 1200. That'd be old maid.
How about you come help me try it out?
Motorcycles, trains.
Not only at the return of Chris's infamous presence, but
that's the truck there I was talking about. She's a 1200.
Still, he had been paying our
it's a Ford, but I don't think that's around here. That gotta be down States. I bet you gotta order that.
Chris got up from the table early, telling me.
I'm not talking about work on here. Sorry, that's private.
I saw him rummaging around the trunk of his car before lifting out a sizable cardboard box. And disappearing from view.
I don't want to talk about work on here. That's private.
A few minutes later,
I want to keep that to my private life. Okay? So appreciate you keep that under the table. I don't want to talk about that on here.
After putting on my ratty coat and water-damaged boots, I stepped into the snow-covered yard, mentally preparing myself to see whatever knick-knack he had stolen from Area 51. It had stopped snowing at that point.
But all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say one thing: if I don't get any work anytime soon, I'll be back out on the fucking water. I'm gonna tell you that.
He smiled when he saw me.
I'll be fishing again. This is fuckery. Seriously, this is fuckery.
Oh no, this is great, I replied, quickly realizing that the relief in my voice could easily be.
I'll just let you think what you want to think. I ain't getting paid under no table.
Maybe it was better that he didn't know a normal prison was all I ever really wanted. Well, he said.
I wouldn't be at that anyway, because you can't get VI when you're doing that shit. Hell no. I used to be at it. I used to be at that years ago when I was like 18, 19 year old. First job I ever had was up Sobeys. And they used to pay me a bit of cash. That was years and years ago. And I'm going to tell you how far back it is. This is how far back I'm talking about. A lot of you guys don't even know when Sobeys was up here, because I say a lot of you guys is only probably, 18, 19-year-old right now in chat. When I think I was 18, almost turning 19, I was up Sobeys, and what my job was loading up the carts, and like they had them on like wheels, and you push them around, and then you had like a little tunnel you go through at the weather. You was at the weather, and then you had these big old plastic cards with numbers on them, and then you pass me the plastic cards, and I'll pass down your bins to you. That's what they used to do. Yeah.
My left eye slightly sore.
Yeah, that's what my job was. That was my very first head. Yeah.
My foot caught on an especially slippery patch of ground, bringing me down with it.
I'll be 42 March 9th. That's not very far away. Not very far away. I'll be big 4-2. Yeehaw. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on my birthday. Don't know.
Chris had claimed to have shown me every function of the telescope.
I was going to have. I was only going to have cooked dinner. I was going to get my mother to cook dinner, but I changed my mind. I'm going to have pictures on my birthday. That's on a Tuesday, guys.
But my curiosity overpowered any doubts I had. After all, it was just a normal telescope, right? I grabbed the dial and turned it slowly to the left.
I wish I was an 18 or a 19. I'm quite fine where I'm at. I don't want to really wish my time to go back, because then I got to relive all that fucking shit all over again and go through what I went through. Hell no. Tell you the truth, I'd rather live in the present where I'm at now. I'm quite comfortable where I'm at now.
I could see individual pebbles lining the floors of each crater, and I was sure if I looked hard enough, I'd be able to count the stars on the American flag. Then I found Jupiter again, and laughed in delight when I was able to see
God love you, Hello Kitty. God love you.
With the occasional dot of a moon passing in front of
I'm going to be home on my birthday too.
Sheer amazement. Not even comparable to what I'd seen before. I wondered why Chris hadn't mentioned this dial. The dial which seemed to unlock.
Fuck that. I do not wish to go back in the past and wish I was 18, 19 again. Fuck that. Vodka? I don't know what the hell you would call this. Cinnamon spice liqueur. This is called.
In the end, I reassured myself he'd probably just forgotten.
LQUERU.
I reached down.
Goldschlager.
Planning to find it again.
Real gold flakes, 40%.
My hand faltered.
That's only my second drink, but I'm drinking it so slow. Oh my God. Oh.
It was getting absurdly late, and I was already chilled.
Yeah. Oh my God. I say Dan and that little kitty will drop that off.
I made absolutely sure there was no more knowledge on the dial. This was definitely.
Come up on the step by, and if you want to, I can give you a drink, but gotta keep our social distancing. We could have a drink on my birthday.
Printed number 3. There appeared to be a minuscule keyboard under the third.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. I won't be home, say. I'll be home all day. I'm going to be home all day, but I'm going to be gone 4. Because 4 o'clock, I leave here and I'm going over the pictures, right?
The inside of our house was just
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. I'm not going to be here. So come up before then. If you're going to come around. I'm going to be home all day. I'm not even leaving the house.
Sitting on the old couch in the living room. It was where he used to sleep.
I don't leave the house anyway. I'm home all the time. I've been home all day. I never left the house. Never left the house all day. You're so cold with stuff on the go, boy. Geez, you gotta watch. You gotta watch that.
For one thing, Chris had his briefcase next to him on the floor beside the couch.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. That old COVID.
But that he always kept in his car. Perhaps in his exhaustion, he had forgotten to leave it there. If that was
I got something ordered from. I got something ordered from Amazon too. It's gonna shock all you guys. Holy moly! I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my God. Yeah.
Being unable to resist the pull of what else might lie within. I was close enough now.
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh my God.
I squatted down.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows that. Absolutely no one.
I didn't have. In the bottom, glinting in the weak moonlight, streaming through the frosted window.
No one knows what I got. Not even my parents. Not even Amanda knows.
Okay, Eli.
Nope, I'm not giving no one no hints. No one haven't got no hints.
Then you're gonna put it back where it came from. Go to bed. No harm done. No questions asked. My heart fluttered.
It's so freaking warm here. Holy moly.
The cops were gonna bust down the door. But I had already come this far. There was no stopping me now. Running stealthily back out the door, I hurried to the telescope.
Secret keeper.
It did.
Oh, I'm a good secret keeper. Holy moly. Maybe, come to think about it, maybe that's why I got a lot of friends. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people, you know, but don't tell me stuff. But I got a lot more people that tells me a lot of stuff. Oh. No, I definitely do not need that. Oh, I got a big booty on me as it is. A lot of women says I got a woman's ass. You should see my hips. Holy moly! I got hips on me like a woman, and they flares right out too. I got some booty on me. You should see the booty I got on me. Holy moly! And I'm not kidding, ladies. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Oh, yep. I am not kidding. I got a big booty on me. That's nothing to complain about, I suppose. That's more cushion. That more cushion. I don't have a bony ass. That's something I don't have. Thank God. I got lots of cushion to sit down. Maybe that's why I can sit down for hours and hours and not find it tired. I don't find my bum getting tired. Yep, I got a big booty. Excuse me.
But they seem to be moving slightly in turns.
Oh my God, man. Oh.
Then, abruptly.
I find that Goldschlager is only good if you're drinking straight.
And as it did.
Seriously, it's good when you're drinking it straight, and only good, say, when you're 3/4 in the bag, and you want to try a straight shot. I was told, I'm not saying who told me, but I was told one shot of that is like $8. One shot of that. Is that supposed to be a strawberry or something?
Without any warning, the closer thing, the one that had seen me, began to move.
I've got big knees.
The charcoal sand of the desert below was whipped up into a frenzy.
Man, that's supposed to be like a strawberry.
All that took up my field of vision was the gray of its skin. I yelped, wrenching myself away from the eyepiece and falling backwards onto my body.
I had.
My head swiveled.
Can somebody tell me what this means? I think it was just before the winter. I had a woman come up to me. And she said to me up to pals, she looked at me and she said, "Gerry, you got childbearing hips." What did that mean? Someone said I got childbearing hips. I don't know what the hell it means.
As my heart rate slowed back to normal, I decided
Like,
that the
I was so fucking confused when they told me that.
I'm sure Uncle Chris.
Like, I'm not kidding. I'm just sat there and I'm looking. Man, oh man, my hips is like wider than the average man.
The next morning, I was okay.
But why do they call it childbearing hips?
After a few seconds, I realized it was Chris. I'd pretty much never heard his voice before. So even in my groggy state, I could tell something was seriously wrong. I made my.
But wasn't it easier for her to say, "Drew, you got wide hips"? Oh my!
And my parents, both of whom were already late to work, stood there anxiously. It was only after my mother managed to get a
Pop it, Charles, easy. I'm popping them out like footballs. I get big old hard push. Fire he or she about 10 feet away from me. When the baby comes out of me, the umbilical cord stretches out, and then I see the baby coming back at me like splat. Oh my God!
Right then and there, I told Chris I took the key.
I put the hamper. I noticed like I could put the clothes hamper around my hip. I just put my hand on the side. No problem. I could walk all around, spend your spade with that. The clothes hamper on my hip.
You two can go to work. He barked toward my parents. An unusually assertive comment from him. They were already.
Yeah, I got one child, and I got probably two more up in Ontario that I don't know.
Show me exactly where you put it. I led Chris outside.
I can almost. I told Mom and Dad this. I can almost probably bet every. I can almost probably bet every fucking last dime in my bank account. I got one up on the mainland. I got a little girl. Well, she's not little anymore. I say.
He looked back at me. His eyes were finally here, and not somewhere else.
Well, if she's up there, she's probably what, 21, 22-year-old now. Yeah. That sounds about right. She's probably 21 or 22-year-old.
Chris never explained why he bought a new home for us.
I'm after telling my mom. I said, "What would you do?" I said, "If she come down banging on the door."
They were a little sad.
And like Mom said, what can you do?
But that was a small price to pay for a better life.
Take her in.
I never told my
get a DNA test done.
I didn't want them to worry about it.
Yeah.
Chris still sent an occasional check. But
that's the first thing. DNA test right away. Oh yeah.
Eventually, he stopped sending us anything. Stopped coming to our house.
Because anybody can claim, well, that's your father, on your father. Jesus.
My parents were able to get decent jobs, and after a few
anybody can claim that.
I got my own place. Everything was well until this morning. I was balancing a budget for my new house while the local news from my town was playing on the flat screen in the same room. It was just background noise, really. I wasn't paying much attention to what was actually going on. Not until I happened to look up at the
that one's gone.
To catch the sight of something that made me.
That one there, it's not even open yet. I know some people with their finger, they can go like that. I tried it one day and I almost broke my finger. Literally, I almost broke my finger when I went like that. I can't do it. I know some people went like that and sliced their finger to pieces. Because, you know, like when you go down, that hole's open, that's razor sharp.
And it ended in what resembled like long bunny ears. Suddenly, everything that happened that night came back to me. And now I was in desperate need to know the context of this image. Fumbling for the remote and cranking up the volume. In other news, astronomers recently spotted this piece of debris that rapidly entered the solar system yesterday morning.
Oh, ow, that hurts. Holy moly.
Told that it is no cause of alarm. Dozens of meteors and other small space debris swing by the planet every single year. The recent meteor shower last weekend should be proof of this. Oh, were you able to catch that, Sam? I had to work that night.
Oh, my finger hurts now.
Oh. It was as beautiful as they say.
How come it makes it look so easy? How come it makes it look so easy on the internet?
It meant nothing to me.
Ow.
They were replaced by the pounding of dread in my ears. I wanted to call Chris, to call someone who would understand. But I realized I hadn't.
But they makes it look so easy on the internet. Like they takes your finger and all it does is like pop. Like it just pops open. I can't do it. Ow. Fuck. Tap my fingers tender now. Ow.
I saw through it that haunts me to this day. Many of you expressed interest in keeping you informed as to what happened next. At the time, I had bigger things to worry about than writing about my own demise, such as preventing demise from happening in the first
The
place.
bacon,
But after
open
the events
cans
of the
with
past 24 hours,
his
and now that I'm in a
shoulders.
position to
Makes a
post
mess.
this,
I've seen people on YouTube do that.
let me start by going back to the point after I
Fingers hurts now a lot. Ow.
TV. I spent most of the minutes.
Yeah, seriously. Honest to God, Amanda, he's telling you the truth because I've seen people on YouTube crush cans with their shoulders. You put them between like that and it goes like that. Now it's true what he's saying. It do make a mess because, well, think about it. You're opening up a can like basically you're not opening up a can, you're popping a can open. You're busting it open, so it's going to spray everywhere. It's going up over your shoulders, down your back, so you got to get a shower after because you're going to get really, really sticky.
I hadn't seen Chris for almost 6 years, yet I instantly recognized the man who stood outside my house. He was balder, his stubble more unkempt, his posture slouchier.
Yeah, I see people. I see people on YouTube do that. All you gotta do is go on YouTube and check up. Just write this down: how to crush a can, how to crush soda can with your shoulders.
How did you find where I live? You probably already know why I'm here, Chris replied, his voice hoarse.
Guys, can any of you do this?
So I think it's in both of our best interests.
Take your tongue up right flat, now buckling this.
The man paused to look down at his expensive
See?
watch. It's passing.
Put your tongue right up straight and go like that. Put your tongue right out. And can you guys do this?
I looked back into the house with uncertainty. The TV on. Paperwork strewn
Without buckling any of these. Watch. Look.
You took too long.
See how straight they are? Put your hand up straight and take this. Take the bottom and touch straight here. Watch. Right straight.
Since we lost contact and how it changed him.
See?
Right then, though, doing what he said, not questioning why he said
do it. No cheating. All got to be right straight. Don't go like that and say, "Oh, I did it, Gerry." Don't go like that or like that. Right straight. I got to be perfect. Got to be right up straight. You take that there and go and only move this one right down.
He gave odd looks at the stranger.
See, some people would argue with you, black and blue. I'm after. I caught people in a lie doing that. Honestly, I really caught people in a lie. They said I could do that and I could do that. And when I actually seen them, I confronted them. Oh, type of sookie they got. They got some sookie then. They's like, oh, well, you know, I can't do this. I can do this. Well, I can't do it today. It finds me hand hurts and all that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Bullshit. You can't do it. I even put money on the line to see if they can do it. Yeah. I can tie a Gerry with my butt. Are those people can tie a Gerry with their tongue? I tried to, but I can't. I can't even buckle it. Oh my God. Hey Dan, I bet you make some person in prison really happy. Hey Dan, I bet you make someone in prison, a man in prison, really happy. Oh my God! Don't let no one from prison see that, for fuck's sake. Just hope to God you never have to go in. Holy moly! Hey, big boy, you want to snuggle? Especially when you get in the 2-cell prison, and you can't get nowhere once they close the fucking doors. You can scream all you like, especially when he probably got hands on thing like this, probably twice as big as mine. He goes like that. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Maybe you got a bit of luck if they put you in the new prison up on the mainland, but if they put you in that St. Matthew's Penitentiary, oh man, there's fuck all in there. They don't even have security cameras on each prison. Supposed to be security cameras in there, and they got all the gym to do. So you can't work out in there no more. They got all the gym removed.
It's okay.
That sucks. They got all the gym removed in there. They got nothing in there. Just eat, sleep, and shit. And, you can walk around the yard. That's it. But they don't let you out in the winter time. Maybe they're frightened that you might throw a snowball at each other. But then again, it don't take much in a prison to set someone off. You might kick some snow at someone by accident, and it's all a riot. That's for sure.
I still refrain from speaking. What was I supposed to say?
People's like on edge, like on the very edge in there. Oh boy. But in St. Matthew's Penitentiary, they can only hold you for 2 years. If your sentence is any more than a month over 2 years, say if you get 2 years, 1 month, you're up in BC right away. They don't care. If you got exactly 2 years, you go in there. But if it's above, say, 2 years and a week, they don't care. If it's over 2 years, 1 week, you're going up to New Brunswick.
We've been tracking your location for the past 6 years, Chris explained. Not in a creepy way. We still gave you your privacy. We just needed to know where you were.
Yeah, what other strange talents can people do, guys?
The bunker you're standing in was designed by Dr. Roth himself, and it should be able to resist the presence of any...
Well, that's 2 things what I can do with my hand.
Dr. Roth.
Well, my finger.
That's right. No way, no how. The nuclear is standing up to human ingenuity.
Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh my God. Oh.
Pay no mind to it. He's always coming up with stuff like that. Well, it is accurate, I pointed out.
Oh, itchy.
Face plant of an attempt to interject something.
No, I got a shower today, and I'm so itchy.
You're safe now, Dr. Roth said. But we still got a bit of time before Benincula pays us a visit. In the meantime,
I can't remember what body wash I use. I'm allergic to a lot of body washes. I know one thing I can't use: chocolate X. Oh my God, I can't use that. I break certain knives when I use that.
It seemed like an entire new floor to the compound.
Prove it next time I see you. Show me what you can do.
Leading off to who knows what. At last, Dr. Roth stopped in front of one
My balls is double jointed too. I could take one and flip them over to the other one.
I should mention, everything
my balls is double jointed.
Not even high-level personnel at NASA knows. So I'm going to need to take your phone and have you promise not to leak any of this to
I bet you can. I bet I can too.
I replied.
I bet I can do it too.
It was a small sacrifice in return for being somewhere beneath her.
Hell no, I can't do that.
The doctor gave me
I can do 2 things with my hand.
Your parents have been notified of your absence as well, of course. They've been told that you're on a faraway business trip.
Hey Chris, I bet you can't do this. Put your hand up like that, and put your pinky down, and keep your hand right straight. I bet you can't do that, and I bet you can't do this. Without buckling your full thumb, keep your thumb up straight and go like that, and right straight across.
Because my focus was on what occupied all that space.
I bet Chris is there like this, trying to with his pinky, and his other fingers is moving like that. And I sure as I'm here, I bet you can only get it down that far. Or if he gets it down, he's probably like this, with his hands down like that, and he forced it down.
The cardboard flaps until the contents of the destroyed box stood fully exposed. Look familiar?
Me lick my elbows? Hell no. And most people can do it when you're really, really double jointed.
Well, not the.
I'm way too far away for that. That's way down here. My tongue is way up here.
Could all of the boxes in this room really contain one? Chris stepped further into the room behind me. His hands stuck.
No, but I can put
Dr.
the ring finger down and hold it with my thumb.
To design a scope that would be able to see closely, to observe worlds light years away from our own. I'm
Well, like that.
Manufacturing of components. But Roth
Ring finger, hold it with your thumb.
In fact, he's the only person that actually knows.
See, my fingers is already up straight. I could do that.
No other telescopes like these exist outside of this room.
Unless you meant on the table, right? You meant on table? If you meant on the table, let's see if I can do it.
Why did you keep making so many more? Wasn't the first one?
Okay, what'd you say? I gotta read what you said. No, but I could put the ring finger down. Oh, the ring finger down. That hurt.
Long before your uncle gave you that telescope, but you were the first one to
over
actually catch sight of its native
there.
light.
Yeah.
How great of a coincidence!
I can't do it.
I guess it was pretty much.
Hell no. I can't do that. I can do that. That's easy.
No such thing as luck, Dr. Roth chuckled.
That's easy. I can do it like that.
Humanity.
I can't do that.
I'm sure you've
You
heard
ring
the
finger.
saying,
Holy moly. You must be extremely double jointed. Holy moly. I'd love to see that.
Now we can finally observe.
That's something I'd love to see on video.
Humanity has the upper
Hey,
hand.
Chris, videotape it and post it to Facebook. Prove me wrong that you can do it.
Destroy any opposing forces.
Prove to everybody here in chat that you can do it.
My brow furrowed.
Come on there, buddy.
Dr. Roth was saying,
Do a video and post it on Facebook.
but the creature I saw is attacking me, not the planet.
I would love to see that.
Here in the first place, because I looked at it.
I love proving people wrong because you know how people like to get you going on chat and on YouTube.
Seeming to shake the entire
A lot of people love to see me getting going. But I learned what to do about that. Don't let people fire you up so much, and don't take everything to heart. Like I learned about that there tonight on YouTube. I checked up a lot of stuff on YouTube, right?
Get to the back of the bunker now. Dr. Roth didn't.
Plus, that's what my shrink said to me.
Chris screamed at exactly.
That's what my psychologist said to me. Jerry, don't take everything to heart. You know.
It was locked, and we were on the wrong side.
Yeah.
My heart began to race as I realized we were in an atrium, a perfect environment for something to crash down from several levels above. Had Dr. Roth planned this? Why would he possibly want this thing to find us, to be in the same room as us, as me? I began to hear it, a sound that brings my blood to ice when I think about it. The sound of multiple layers of steel and concrete being crushed to powder as an unimaginable force forged its path directly down to where we were standing.
I got a splinter. I just noticed him.
Eli, help me get
That gotta go.
I heard Chris cry out in the final act of death. I ran to help him,
Right
preparing to
there.
give it my all, and catching sight of Dr. Roth's face as I did. He was wearing a sickening smile. I never reached the door.
Ow.
The upper layer of the ceiling was penetrated instantly, sending shockwaves through the chamber and knocking me off of my feet. I caught sight of something, a blur that was enormous.
Oh,
The tower of telescopes collapsed.
I'm getting it. See? It's stuck off
I
there
ran
now.
down to protect myself, and when the barrage
Watch.
stopped,
Put it sideways.
cautiously
See it?
to sight I hoped I'd never see. It was here.
It's friggin' big. Holy moly. Friggin' hurts too.
Steam-like substance radiating from its body. It hovered.
Ow.
The collapsed heap.
Holy moly, I got it.
Its bunny ear appendages twitching, observing us, just as
I got it.
observed it.
Look at the hole it made.
It hurried itself the rest of the way down onto the floor, breaking the already smashed telescopes into small.
Holy moly, that was in pretty deep. That was a deep splinter. Look at that bad boy.
To relentlessly fling its body against the floor over and over again until it made sure that not a single one was left intact. until each
Holy
short of
moly.
was pummeled to dust. I have no idea how long we sat there watching it, but I do remember the dread hanging in the air when it finally stopped and continued to just stare at us. Fascinating, I heard Dr. Roth mutter from behind me. It was targeting the
Geez, that
doctor.
was a deep splinter. You guys actually seen that? Holy moly. Look at the hole got made in me freaking fingernail.
I looked at Chris.
It's not bleeding though. That's weird.
Not even he knew.
Not yet anyway. Any more splinters? I like pulling splinters out on live.
I think seeing
I don't see any.
seeing that I was still alive and kicking.
I get splinters a lot. I get a lot of splinters.
Roth, you crazy idiot! My uncle screamed. What are you trying
I
to
get a
do?
lot of splinters.
I turned around.
Holy moly, man. That was a big one.
I'm testing.
Oh,
That's what our job has always been here, isn't it? This is simply one more test. If we are to bear
time
witness
is
to
it?
the behavior of this creature in an unrestricted
I'm going to finish this and then I'm going, guys. I'm going to finish that and then I'm going to go.
Destruction is the only path to true progress, and it always.
See, I'm 3/4 in the bag here now. I'm 3/4 to the wind there now, and
My uncle still looked furious.
I'm getting up early because me and Dad's cutting wood more. So when you seen that YouTube video I just posted today of me with all that snow I got cleared, well, that snow down on the far side towards the highway, that wood is closer to the highway. That's the wood I'm cutting up tomorrow. I'm hoping to get all that cut up and put in.
Dr. Roth laughed, a chilling, maniacal sound. Of course I can just leave. I just have to wait for the right moment. Now that it has to destroy all the things with the power to see, it's going to be super easy to destroy the thing that saw it in the first place. You can leave with me too, Christopher. While it is distracting, Dr. Roth turned around to face the creature, and I'm not sure why, but what he did next deeply disturbs me. He began talking to it, his arms spreading outward, flailing like mad. Well, why don't you give into your inferior, primal urges? Finish your hunt. Destroy the one you came.
K-pop.
Destroy him so that we may
What's
destroy
K-pop?
you. The creature continued to stare, its unblinking, white-hot eyes burning into each of us, passing judgment with wordless fury. It looked at
What
me,
is
at Uncle
K-pop?
Chris, and back to the doctor. Its body
According to
only slightly
Wikipedia,
turning each
K-pop
time,
is a genre of
hovering
popular
just above
music
the ground
originating
with
in
almost
South Korea.
imperceptible stillness.
Cool, it's
In one
Korea.
swift motion, it descended upon the doctor and absorbed him into its being. Both Chris and I cried out in alarm as the doctor's life was ended in a muffled scream that dissolved him into silence.
Holy moly. Ooh, me like K-pop.
Support my trembling body as I fell to my knees.
Ooh, I like that.
Pray.
Oh, damn, look at him. Ooh,
The
boy.
creature began to slowly approach. I was sure I was next. That me,
Holy
and maybe
fuck.
Chris too, were
Yeah, I like K-pop. Yeah, I like K-pop.
5 feet away from me.
Yeah.
We stared into each other, and somehow I could tell that it knew that I had never been the true threat, and all it wanted was to exist in the world without interference. And through some unknown clairvoyance, it had realized Dr. Roth challenged that existence. With the doctor and all of his creations gone, any chance of being observed, of target,
Damn.
wiped out by an over-aggressive force, were gone. The creature felt safe now, and that's all it had ever wanted. It
Holy moly.
skin still pierced with shards of glass that had shattered across the room. It floated back to the center of the chamber until it was directly below the hole through which it came. And then, with an unimaginable yet silent speed, it rocketed upward into nothingness. It was gone. It has been about 6 hours since all of this happened. Chris and I got our cuts treated, and we drove back to my house. I know I promised that I wouldn't post any information about the compound online.
Man, that's fucking strong. Oh.
Chris's department, whatever it is.
Well,
It might get
I'm gonna get
but I know
I'm gonna sign in the Facebook on this, and Amanda, I'll be talking to you. I'll be talking to you on that very shortly.
A few government hitmen should be no problem. The last thing that Chris told me before he left was
Oh, you sent me
in the NASA facility. There was
I won't play it
behind
because that's no one's business. Oh, you sent me,
so fast
yeah.
that there wasn't any evidence
Perfect.
of entering the atmosphere in the first place. And if I'm being honest, that's probably for the best. And not just because I don't want to be on the news. If there's one thing I learned,
All right.
it's that there are some things.
I'm signed in there now, but I gotta shut off. But when I turn it on, it'll sign. I'll be signed back in.
Or your words. But if you decide to interfere, you have been warned. This is Elijah, signing off.
Well, guys, that's our video, sure. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to lie down now because I'm going to have a hangover now with the chainsaw buzzing on the side of my head. That's not going to be a very good day tomorrow. All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love you all. I don't know if I will be doing a YouTube video of me sawing up the wood. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. That's all I got to say about that. All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. Good night. Love you. Bye, everybody.
On my most recent expedition to the Superior National Forest,